the long and cherished desk chair of the channel for years and years now has been retired. The squeaky, pretty much broken chair is gone. So, I'm sure many people will be very sad about that news. But yeah, so we bought the OV10 Bronco from the marketplace. It was normally like $30, but then with the sale it was maybe 15 or something. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, so I thought we would just kind of dive into free flight, fly it around a little bit. Glad you guys enjoyed the Boeing business jet VIP charter airliner mission that we did over the weekend. That was pretty fun. And yeah, so this is the North American OV10 Bronco. It has quite a few different liveries to it, which is pretty nice. We got the Montelamar Museum livery, Luftwaffe, California Fire, United States Marine Corps, United States Navy, and some more Navy stuff, Colombian Air Force, the Royal Thai Air Force, and the United States Air Force liveries here. And I think we're going to go Navy on this. What does this look like? Nice. I like it. That is what we shall pick. Hopefully everyone's having a fantastic Monday. Again, this is just a 2020 plane, so no career or anything like that. But it is supported in 24. Plus, it was a good discount. So I was like, you know what, I'll just buy one plane. That's not true. I did buy two planes. I bought this, and I bought the, where is it? There it is. I bought the Global Hawk drone, which has been pretty fun to fly. I've been kind of having that thing going around for a while. Anyways, but today we're focused on the OV10 Bronco, and yeah, going from that. So let's fly up north. Let's pick this airport. Holy crap, that's actually a pretty big airport for Finland. We'll just do that and see what's going on over here. And if the weather sucks, we'll just change it. Simple as that. Simple as that, yes. Excellent. And there it is. I'll just pop in here really quick. Get some showcase shots going. What a cool plane. But it gets even better. Because there's some fantastic customization to it. Great looking model. And something unique, you know? Oh, look at the Beechcraft over there. What in the world? Nice. But yeah, that's what the base model looks like here. And let's go ahead and add some little fun parts to it here. Just go ahead and add everything. Get all that weight going. Beautiful. Move that out of the way. And now let's go check it out from the outside. Oh yeah. Now we're decked out with some goodies. Got some AIM-9 missiles. Got all the rocket pods, machine guns. This thing's got everything. Love it. And then, of course, on the other side, another AIM-9. How cool is that? Love it. Benjamin! I love the look of the Bronco. What a pretty cool little plane. Had some great loitering capabilities that made it perfect for its mission. Flew in Vietnam and Desert Storm Shield. Nice. Very nice. So what we're going to go ahead and do is get rid of the covers, get rid of the wheel chocks. Let's go ahead and Close up the door. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead and just get that going. Awesome. Alright, I'll bring that back a little bit. We'll also put this down here. I need to get used to taxiing this thing because it's very weird. I'm sure there's like a whole full-on operation handbook going on with this aircraft that I didn't look at. I just wanted to fly it, so... But yeah, once you release the brakes and you bring the power up, it doesn't really move until it gets to like halfway, and then when it does, it just flies forward. I'm just gonna hold the brakes this time and see if that helps. There we go. Let's see, it gets to that one point where it's just like, okay, I'll finally move, but okay. Oh, goodness gracious. My brake button is not very good with this plane, but anyways, we're just gonna focus on getting up into the air. It might have something to do with, because I've tried to mess with the setting. It's kind of similar to like any builds airliners where it's very finicky on a Thrustmaster HOTUS 1. So the taxiing is going to be a bit weird, but once we get into the air it'll look normal, so... We'll try to get there without it looking too crazy. It's just a 2020 aircraft that has support for 2024. As of right now. Hopefully they'll do some more with it as well, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, it's just a 2020. Nice airport here, by the way. I like the painting on the hangar doors there. Oh, let's miss the Beechcraft here. Hello, Christian. Hello, hello. A really nice interior. Again, I always love when a plane has the, oh, so we could do some cargo missions here. I kind of like this camera angle, actually. Of course, all the different buttons, and then got a co-pilot seat back here as well. But yeah, pretty cool little, oh god, hang on, let me get back, there we go. Don't mind me messing with everything back here. But yeah, picked it up because it was on a pretty hefty sale during the spring sale going on the Microsoft Marketplace. I was like, oh, I'll finally buy a plane here. Still waiting on some career supported third-party devs, please. Like, let's go. Come on now. Hopefully we're not too far away from that. Yeah, they're far enough away. We'll just kind of expedite our exit out of this airport. This thing's so cool. I love it. Hey, Binky, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Oh, wait, another look at that airport here. There we go. We're flying in the Bronco. So it does have an autopilot, or at least a simple one, on the tablet, which is nice. So if you want to just do a nice quick altitude hold mode. There we go. Nice and simple. Always love that, because then we can get some good old showcase shots going. Need to get the landing light off here. I know where the other lights are, but I haven't found a landing one just yet, so I'll just turn them all off for now. Oh, also bring those up. Nice. Ooh, got a church over here. Nice. Funny enough, I don't think I've remembered seeing a, because that's just a randomly placed one. It's kind of neat. At least I think it is, unless it is a hand-drawn one, but I'd be surprised. But hello, Adam. Hello, hello. By the way, let me make sure the audio is good, because this plane is pretty loud. Oh yeah, we're definitely good. Perfect. So we'll just kind of fly low here, enjoy the scenery, and then we'll just kind of fly a random direction. Kind of head to the water over here. Oh, we're actually not... Oh, wait, did we start? No. Was that Stockholm? No, it was not. I think that's... Let's head there, actually. Let's do that. Because we've barely flown up in this area. I don't even know where we started, actually. But yeah, we'll go see what's going on over there. Because I think we're just north of it. So we'll see if there's any like 3D photogrammetry going on over there. love seeing the missile here. It's great. got a nice sunset going on over here as well with the great cloud cover. Love that. By the way, if you want a nice close-up look of the instrument panel, they did really good with the cockpit. By the way, if you ever get rid of the EFB in this plane, there's the button for it. Let's pop back here again. Sorry. So, developer, if we can get some cargo missions in this, how cool would that be? Because I just saw a cargo light button somewhere. I don't know where it went, but I'm really hoping these existing planes will also get some career support. I think that would be really cool. Would love flying this thing around. Or, I mean, crap, we could even do, like, sightseeing stuff with this, or, I don't know, just have people pay to fly in your planes. Go to air shows. Because, I mean, this thing can go, too, which is great. Not entirely sure. Does this have a, It does. Cruise speed of 229 knots. Which is pretty much where we're at the moment. But yeah, just some weird reflections going on in this lighting situation on the model, but nothing too crazy. Definitely not a lot of 3D photogrammetry going on here. This is all just pre-placed by the sim itself, but we'll see what it looks like in the heart of Stockholm anyways. Which we actually need to go to the left a bit. And nice pink. I mean, it's worth waiting for sure. I mean, Sim Update 2 has been fantastic. We'll see what kind of updates we get this week. I'm still hoping we'll see heavy cargo before the full release. I think that'd be really awesome. But we'll see here. So I think this is going into Stockholm. I see something pretty. It looks like a hangar over here. ESSB Airport. Yes, that is Stockholm. Okay. Is that... Wait, what, that might have been where we started, actually. I don't know. Who cares? We're back here anyways. I don't think we started here, though. I think we started north of it. What is that? Well, we definitely got some specific buildings that have been done here. Yep, the Bronco has a pretty sweet cockpit. I'm going to pull back on the power a little bit so we can actually see what we're flying over. I guess we can do that in showcase camera again. Oh, no, actually it's next to the train. I was gonna say a train station, but obviously a stadium of some fashion. That looks pretty awesome, even with the train cars over there. Oh, we do have photogrammetry in Stockholm. Nice. Yeah, we definitely didn't start here. Okay, good. I was just making sure. Because I knew it wasn't... Because we were way north of this. Nice bridge. Where's Minecraft? Still got some weird stuff under the bridge though, but at least the bridge exists. Love the rocky cliffs on the little islands. Oh, look at that tower. Nice. We are flying by here. Hang on. Trying to slow us down a little bit. Oh, you're good, Sir Quack, and hello, Spitty the pilot. Welcome, welcome. But yes, this is a third-party plane. Why are we descending? Oh, no. Why are we descending? Don't be doing this. Whew, that was scary. I'm trying to watch the view here. We're getting really close. See, look, the people that are always wanting trains. There's a lot of trains in Stockholm. Okay, I don't like that you keep doing that. Why are you ignoring what I have said? Get this vertical speed out of here. We good now? You're not gonna freak out on me? No, you're still descending. I don't know why you're doing that now. You were fine the whole time. Stockholm's got some jammers going on. Let's just turn off autopilot for a second here. Let me enjoy the view without crashing into the buildings down here. Oh. What is that hill? I doubt it's actually like that. It's a cool little sphere building going on next to another stadium. Looks like it has an open roof. And I'll have to figure out autopilot again. I don't know why it's acting weird. Look how many railroad tracks are around. It's like the third major hub I've seen. Oh, even the roof opens, it looks like. It almost slides down, maybe. Got the stadium down there. Tele2 Arena. Nice. Alright, plane. Can we just quit freaking out? Yeah, it always defaults to a negative. Like, it always knows... I don't know why it's doing that now. The first time I've seen it, it looks like it might be leveling out. Here, let's just get to 2,000 feet. We'll do that. And see if it'll kind of get going. I was trying to stay away from the clouds, but I also don't want to smash into anything. This looks really cool, my goodness. Nice. Yeah, if we can just hold 2,000 feet, that would be great. I don't know why you were giving me problems all of a sudden. But anyway, sorry, I think I answered the question, but yes, this is a third-party one. It's normally 30 bucks. I think I got it for 14, 15? I don't remember. I got it last week when the sale started on the marketplace. It's just a 2020 plane that's compatible with 24, no career support or anything like that, but I thought it was too cool of a plane not to just grab and have, which hopefully down the road it will get that support, since it does have a cargo hold. Wouldn't mind doing some career missions with this. I just like the uniqueness of the aircraft, which is what I kind of aim for with interest that I have in getting another plane. One that doesn't look like something I already have, you know. It's just nice that developers can finally have weapons on the aircraft as well. It just adds a lot to these types of planes instead of them just running around with nothing on it. Just like with the A-10 having the machine gun on there now. Or Gatling gun, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you wish to call it. Cruise ship? Oh, yacht, not a cruise ship. Ooh. A Civi? Hopefully, we'll see. Probably pronounced that incorrectly, but that's pretty cool. Largest scale model of the solar system. How come it's not modeled in the sim? Nice golf course down here. It's still so nice having the satellite imagery not be all like unrendered and everything like it was, you know, a few weeks ago. It's so much nicer now. And I agree, Adam, like stuff like that would be really awesome. I mean, they could do that, or, you know, just got the extra 300s, do some aerobatic stuff too, and your scores based off of how you know, complete those tasks. Absolutely would love to see something like that. And then that way you can do air shows at major locations where air shows are held, and be really cool. And I mean, I wouldn't even need the license, like I wouldn't need it to be like specifically Blue Angels. They could make their own like flight sim based, you know, aero team. I'd be satisfied with that too. Just having something like that would be a really awesome career mode, I think. No doubt about it, Adam. Alright, we'll get some landings in here. We'll go to this airport, which is to our left. We'll get a little bit more of a heading going. Bring that power back just a bit. By the way, this is what it looks like fully without the EFB sitting here. And yes, all the buttons do actually work. I don't think there's a single in-op button in this cockpit. You can go for every little switch and toggle. It all is interactable, which is pretty cool. I do need to bring the EFB back, though, because I want to turn off autopilot. Oh, what is this? Is that the same airport? What is that? Oh, that's something else. Well, crap. Let's go say hello to this airport. I just saw the lights. I was like, oh, that's nice. This one you don't want to go too slow because you will kind of stall around 60, 70 knots or so. Your right wing will kind of just droop over and it's unrecoverable at that point. So I like to stick around 100, and then once we get closer, I'll bring the speed down just a little bit. Oh, see, it's one of those planes. Oh, it's just. Because I've looked at the settings and I've toggled it and all that over and over again. By the way, I don't need this on. Turn it off. Just always a shame when I get a plane that it's cool, but I hate how it is with my Thrustmaster. It's just something you have to get used to and kind of figure out where you don't want to be. Because I mean, I've looked at the EFB and I've toggled the settings for like full axis. Blah blah blah, like this whole thing, use full axis for positive thrust in flight. It's just doesn't really make much of a difference no matter what the setting is. Because I just brought it down again a little. It's just like the any builds planes where it's just, I don't know why they make it that way. I mean, I would love to see it just default like any other plane, like the 737, where 0 is 0, 100 is 100. There's no other detents and all that kind of crap going on. Because it just sucks for people that don't have those peripherals. But I won't go into the whole thing. We talked about it before, but it's just annoying more than anything. Because it sucks going just below half and then all of a sudden, you know, the plane drops like that. It's like, I don't want it to drop that fast, you know? I just want to bring the power back a little bit. But developers definitely love doing that type of setup. I guess they expect everybody to have at least a $500 plus setup for their flight simming, I suppose. And exactly, Adam. I mean, if I don't want, like, realistic throttle controls, exactly. Give me a toggle, done. That's all that would be perfect. I mean, you would think that would just be standard. I'm not sure why developers always assume everybody's going to spend $500+ to have all the different buttons and components of flight simming. And gotcha. Oh, well, good. At least you know what I'm talking about then, Adam. Because it's so frustrating. It's like, okay, I was just moving it like a centimeter, and now you're going to just drop out of the sky because of this. Like, okay. So that's definitely my one complaint about this plane is they went the any builds route with the throttle controls. Just annoying. So we'll just land with it set at half. Because if I go any lower than that, it kind of just drops and goes to basically zero power, it feels like. Look at this sky. I don't know, we left the gears down and all that, and my flaps, it's fine. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly. The CJ4 is another one of those planes where just like, give me the option to just have 0 to 100, nothing else. It's just... Hopefully that can be something that can be implemented into the sim at some point. Because all I know is I'm not going to spend all that money to have, you know, the full-on cockpit modules and all this other crap. It's just like, you know what? I'm fine with my $100 HOTUS one. That's it. Because let's see. Here's half. And then if I go down a little bit more, it basically goes to 0. And I have all this left over, like a good 20-30% of my controls. Pretty interesting because you're sitting very high up in this cockpit. You'll kind of notice this because when we land, it almost looks like we're level with it and not really flaring. And then when you're outside, you got the nose way up and you don't even really realize that. Dang, people really aren't sticking around for this stream. They must not care about third-party planes. I've never seen the stream jump around so much like today. Well, that's okay. That's why I don't really do too much with third-party marketplace stuff. I mean, we'll definitely dive into it more when it gets to career support. Because I can understand most people don't care if it's not career support. So that's why I'm not really too keen. Because I just bought this just because it was way on sale and all that. Just have something different, but this and the Global Hawk drone that I grabbed are pretty much it until these developers start getting into some career support, which I'm really hoping isn't too much longer of a wait till we start seeing that. I'm honestly surprised it's taken this long to see anything get career support. Because, I mean, I'm definitely not purchasing anything else that's just 2020 and over into 24 because I don't fly this sim like this much, where it's kind of just free flight and then that's that. But for streams and then when we're doing like community flights, sure, we'll do that of course, but... I wish this would go away. Like, I don't need this. I'm hoping they can get rid of that before this runway's broken, just like Colorado Springs is. But yeah, that pops up too often in Sim Update 2's beta, the whole, oh, you're over exceeding your GPU limit, and blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, it's fine. We're running smooth, everything's good to go. Ooh, that stadium looks really cool at night. I see it again. It's got some neon going on outside. And same goes for airport add-ons. It didn't seem like too many people were interested. I'm glad everybody that did watch it enjoyed it. But yeah, it's not worth the time doing those. So regarding third-party content on the channel, it'll be really just anything plane-wise that does end up supporting career mode at this point. And that's about it. Which is okay, because I mean, if you go crazy with the marketplace, you can end up spending a lot of money very quickly, so... But yeah, hopefully some third-party developers that are going to finally start getting into career mode. But if not, then I guess on the plus side saves us some money. And we'll just deal with the first party planes that eventually get added into career mode, and then the new ones that get released down the road. Like, I'm hoping the Embraer, once that releases in the Expert series, is going to be career supported immediately as well. I mean, there's no way they're going to release their own planes and not support career mode. Because if that would happen, that would be pretty disappointing. But I'm pretty sure it'll be all A-okay by that point. Because the Embraer isn't going to be showing up until at least, I would say, late summer, fall time period, if I'd have to guess. It looks pretty nice down here. It's just been so nice with the performance in Sim Update 2. Could not be happier with it. Here, you know what? Oh, actually, this looks like a runway that doesn't actually exist anymore. Yeah, this is definitely not an active airport anymore. It's got crap all over it. That's one thing they need to do still, is they need to go through these airports that aren't even actually airports anymore. There's been a few instances where we've run into that. Because, yeah, that shouldn't even be listed anymore. Looks like an older military base. Well, I was gonna say we can go over and land there, but I guess we'll just head back to ESBB, or ESSB. Yeah, the developer needs to work on their reflections as well. I'm interested, does it look like that in the daytime, or is it just this very specific weather set going on? I see it less, but I still can see it. By the way, may as well look at our dome again. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And get a nice little landing. Pretty nice flying up around here, though. Because like I said in the beginning of the stream, we didn't really fly around here too much. Oh, that looks nice down there, and that. I'm gonna start getting some career missions up here, which we might actually hop over that. Because it doesn't seem like too many people are interested in my Bronco, so that's okay. Nobody likes my Bronco. But yeah, we'll go to Stockholm and just do a career mission of something. Or head to Finland and do something up there. What an approach, though. All these cool buildings and everything. That's awesome. You really want me lower, huh? There we go. Wow. Imagine living or working under the flight line of this. It'll be nice and noisy. That was probably our best landing. Happy with that. And of course, this does have reverse as well. Cool plane. Hate the way it works with my Thrustmaster throttle, though. That's my only complaint I have with it. I mean, the models look great. It flies really fun. Like, it's a fun one to fly, but it really... Same thing with the Indie Builds planes. Just not very fun to fly if you don't have, like, a fully sophisticated flight sim setup going on. And a flight sim setup that I'm certainly never going to get because I don't want all that crap laying around. Alright, let's see what we got going on up here. Can always go to Denmark as well. Oh, no, did not want to click on a mission, thank you. You know what? Let's do a hoist search and rescue. I haven't done that in a very long time. We got all these nice upgrades to search and rescue, but I mean, I didn't want to bother everybody with doing it so often. So it's been a couple weeks since I've done this. We'll probably do one of these, and then we'll probably wrap up the stream for today. Because it's weird to me, it pops up with that, even though when the performance is very good, especially because I'm going to put more focus into pre-recorded content, especially when heavy cargo and all that stuff supposedly is supposed to be coming out with Sim Update 2. Hopefully it'll be something we see in the beta. Because when I'm not streaming, the performance is just awesome. I mean, it's still great live as well, but it's even better when I'm not doing the live stream. I think it's because my PC is doing HDMI and whatever the other cable is. So it looks a bit more framey, at least for me, than it does when I'm not doing that and just recording off the PC itself.
The conditions out there are tough, and we haven't heard from her yet. We need to locate her fast. Can you give it a shot for us? It's getting late anyway.
Let's go rescue somebody out in the water.
With other authorities.
Orders ground. CTWN 32 Sierra Romeo Echo 7211 Golf. Request taxi to the active east departure. CTWN 32 Sierra Romeo Echo 7211. Taxi to and hold short of runway 10. Right via taxiway Golf Bravo. Whiskey Cross runway 28 right Yankee. Contact tower on 118.5 tree. When ready.
That was a pretty long clear. Like, why is that so? What in the world?
Using taxiway Golf Bravo Whiskey Cross.
Yeah, well, we're not doing that. I'm just gonna go ahead and take off and just ignore you.
CTWN 32 Sierra Romeo Echo 7.
Have a nice day. Because the hold short isn't anywhere near here, is it? Ha, nope. Alright. We're out.
CTWN 32 Sierra Romeo Echo 72.
Oh, I'm gonna go the other way anyways, but I need to turn up the brightness in this thing here. There we go.
We better find something
Set that to auto, so we'll always have it set to a nice brightness.
or potential issues with the lifeboat.
Oh, a nice little control tower at this airport. Pretty much every plane is on the way for career mode at some point. No time frame, but any plane that's suitable for career mode is being worked on to bring to career mode for first party stuff.
Your search area should be displayed on your map if needed. No news.
Hang on, let me get rid of the boxes there. Don't mind us freaking out.
They're really worried. We all hope
I need to figure out what the button is on keyboard so I don't have to left click on the controller. That way we don't have all the freaking out while I'm trying to click it. Well, I already see the ship that's smoking, so this isn't going to be too far, I don't think. I'll need to try the Robinson again, because I think the activate parking brake is still glitching out those missions, but I haven't tried it in a while.
search and rescue. How's it going on your end? Hope you'll be on site soon. Please hurry. People are worried, and it wouldn't be good if someone decided to go there by
One thing they still need to work on with the 125 is this like vibration that happens no matter what power you're at. It kind of bobs up and down like it's gonna tear itself apart. So that would definitely be some nice improvements to see there. Still waiting on my sinking cargo ship missions. I should probably turn up the water as well since we're doing a mission over the water. Why do I always have such a difficult time finding it? There it is. Oh, it is? Okay, we're good. I'm surprised I already have it set to high, because normally I always don't.
You've reached the search area. Comb the place inch by inch if you have to.
I'll just go right down the middle.
You lost the
Well, a
track.
little off-center to the right, but
Her boat is orange. May help you search.
see if we see anybody floating around the water. And I always like to check around the ship first, because you wouldn't think they'd be too far away. I don't know if that takes into account with anything. I think it's just random anyways, but always like to double check. Oh. Found them. At least I think we did. Yeah, there they are. I see the reflection going on. That was nice and fast. Love it.
Found her. She reached a safe spot. Coordinates 56 north, 10 east.
All right.
Hook stowed.
We're out of here.
Closed. Cabin is secured.
That was probably a record, actually. I mean, it's just kind of, it worked out perfectly. It is, Adam. I feel like there's been some improvements over that since the beginning of the sim as well, because I don't remember it really doing too much early on.
Warden's Tower, CTWN 32 Sierra Romeo Echo 7211 is 11 miles east.
Subject en route with us.
Gulf to land.
Informing Scout 2-3 now. CTWN 32 Sierra.
Bring the power back a little bit. It's a bit twitchy right now the way I have it set.
Marie's conscious but still in shock and very anxious. Runway 10. So fly her with great.
I still think it would be awesome to have multiple people to rescue, because it seems odd to me that there's only one person on a ship of that size over there.
Echo 7211.
So maybe down the road we can have it to where it just randomly spawns in a random amount of people to rescue, as opposed to always being one person. I think that'd be kind of cool too.
Hi there. I'm Major. I'm your rescue medic. I'll be with you along the way to Rond.
Are you all right?
Please leave me a sec. Please tell me if you're in pain or anything. I'll do my best to help.
And then tomorrow we're not going to be in Flight Sim, we're going to be in something else that we'll be streaming. And then other than that, it'll be kind of more focused on pre-recorded content. So we'll probably dive into some more career again. Because I want to dive back into the Corvallis and of course the Beechcraft Bonanza, since those planes no longer have people hanging outside the aircraft. I think that'd be fun to kind of record those. Because I love those planes, but just dealing with those people hanging outside all the time was horrendous. And then of course, if any updates come out, you'll be sure to see the update videos come out as soon as possible.
I'm sure you.
Well, I mean, we already know we're going to be getting the sinking ship stuff, so.
I'm so thirsty.
But yeah, hopefully there'll be multiple people there as well. But yeah, just letting you know, so live streams will be less of an occurrence, because it seems like people aren't as interested in those anymore like they were in the past. So we'll kind of just swap over to some pre-recorded stuff again, and go from that. But again, we'll be live tomorrow. It won't be Flight Sim. It'll be something else. And yeah, that's kind of the plan for that. Still hoping we'll see a development stream at some point this month. I don't think it happened in April yet. I'll have to look, because I'm pretty sure the last one was in March. But it could have been April already as well. It's hard to tell. These days have been flying by so fast lately. Let me see. Don't mind me, I'm looking at a phone and flying a helicopter. When was the last development? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why is this so twitchy lately? Like, I'm barely moving it. It's so not how it used to be. I don't know if they made some changes to it, but man, is it twitchy. Well, it doesn't help that I'm not looking at it. I'm just trying to... Yeah, the last one was a while ago, so we should still be getting a developer stream at some point. At least I'm hoping so. Because those are always fun, you know, they always tease some new stuff, talk about what's going on. You might hear something about it on Thursday, we'll see. But alright, let's... let me land here and actually focus on the helicopter here. My bad. Wait, where are we? Wants us to land on the other side, doesn't it? That's okay. We're not going to listen to it again anyways, because who cares? It's not our profile. And nice, Binky. Very nice. Got the C-130, and I'm thinking about the OV-10 as well. Nice. Nice F-42. The Bronco's a great plane, it's not very fun with the throttle on a Thrustmaster HOTAS 1. Because, you know, a lot of these developers love making it to where... I guess they assume everybody has the highest end peripherals out there with D10s and all that other stuff, so... But still a fun plane, regardless.
CTWN 32 Sierra Romeo Echo 7211. Acknowledge last transmission.
Yep. Request taxi to parking. Thanks.
CTWN 32 Sierra Romeo Echo 7211. Taxi to parking.
I'm not doing all that.
CTWN 32 Sierra Romeo Echo 7211. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Whiskey Bravo Golf.
But yeah, that fire add-on seems pretty interesting. Saw that in the marketplace last week, I think it released. Something like that. But nice, glad you're having a great time with it. But as for marketplace, I'm not going to buy anything unless it's career support anymore. I thought I'd try some stuff out with the Bronco, just to see if... I know it came out a while ago on 2020, but yeah, it's just... It's not worth it content-wise, so I'm just going to wait till something gets career support at this point. Because I'm not going to... It's just like with airports. It was fun doing the Palm Springs airport and everything like that, but it didn't seem like too many people were interested in watching it, so I'm going to pretty much not do much of those either. So marketplace content-wise for me is just going to be if it finally gets career support, I'll focus on those. But anything else, I'm just not going to bother buying anymore. And go from that. So again, hopefully we're not too far away from career support from third-party developers. As I've said, I'm surprised it's taking this long anyways. But yeah, again, no career, it's just I'm not going to bother buying it. So that's the way it is. I have not noticed if helicopters have spotlights or if it's controllable, but some search and rescue would be great. Night, certain. Well, yeah, there's no night stuff. It's always daytime right now. But yep, we've talked about that before as well. Did you say or not? Yeah, no flight sim tomorrow. It's gonna be something else, and live streams are gonna be kind of more periodic at this point, because it seems like live stream kind of interest is not as much anymore. A lot of it's on pre-recorded stuff. Again, glad everybody enjoyed the Boeing business jet career mission we did over the weekend. So yeah, I mean, we'll do live streams periodically. Probably more so when Sim Update 2 is fully released, so we can do community flights again. But a lot of it's going to be pre-recorded content, especially when we get new mission types and so forth. But yeah, as for the marketplace, I'm not going to be buying anything anymore. unless it supports career mode, specifically aircraft and helicopters. It'll just be kind of a thing that I'll keep on tabs to make sure I'm not missing out on anything new. But yeah, it's not worth me buying 2020 stuff because I don't fly free flight at all, except for live streams like what we just did today. Other than that, I'm never in that mode anymore. So that is an update on content, and yeah, that's basically it. So thanks to those who joined on in the stream, and I will